This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We are here at Trinity House, the home of a lot of big press conferences. Anthony Joshua announced he signed with Matchroom here, like 12 years ago, and now we've got a massive heavyweight rematch between Johnny Fisher and Dave Allen. Johnny, you all right, mate?
I'm good, Joe. How are you?
I'm all good. I like the hat. Yeah, this one might even be courtesy of you.
Yeah, it might be. Did you like this cap? Do you want one?
Yeah, I like them caps, to be fair.
Shout out to Menace Company in Australia. They came up with this design. And they're 15 quid. Like, I don't do dear stuff, you know. 15 quid plus postage. That's all it's about, you know. Don't want to be taking liberties. And look at that, good quality gear. Mum, how many have we got of these left? How many more have we got left? Got about 100 of these, haven't we?
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
Hello.
What did Gareth Davies say? Bruno. Hello, Bruno. How are you? Are you good, mate? Yeah. What did Gareth say?
Do you want to come in and tell what Gareth said, or do you want to do it? Come here. Okay. So Gareth. All right. Well, let's address that. Gareth Davies is here then. Are you sweet with Gareth?
I've got no feeling. It doesn't bother me. It's irrelevant. It's just talking about a fight. It doesn't hold any weight in my mind. It does in my dad's because it's about his son. And would you be the same? If you had a little boy and people were talking about him, would you feel the same?
Of course.
Yeah, so,
it's natural.
Yeah,
it's natural.
For me, it holds no weight because I'm in a sphere, a boxing sphere of the public eye where people have opinions and you can't get overawed by their opinions, whether they're really positive or really negative. Whether you think they're true or not, it's all irrelevant to what the world needs to do, and my world revolves around beating Dave Allen in the fight.
Definitely, and I will have one of them mats.
15 quid.
15 quid. I'll give you the cash in a post. Thank you, mate. No, it should be 20 for me, really. Yeah, look, was it difficult to make this rematch?
No, not for me. Yeah. I just had a month off, chilling out, not thinking about anything really, not thinking about boxing, just chilling out. And then when I come back, get it done.
Did you need that break? That time in Australia? You went from camp into injury to cancellation into camp. It felt like it was a continuous camp last year.
But I didn't mean it to be like that because I was meant to fight, as you said, August 24th. So we went straight to Fuerteventura to train out there. Brilliant, thinking we're going to fight in a few weeks. Then it was Sheffield, then it was my date, and then it was a torn bicep. And it just came one after the other. And we was always all right, but all right ain't pristine.
Yeah.
And you need to be pristine when you fight. And how I felt for Babbage, I felt like I could run through walls. This time probably felt a little bit jaded, a little bit like, oh, it's the last thing, and then I can have a rest. But you shouldn't be feeling like that going into a fight. You should be feeling like you can run through walls. And did I feel like that? Probably not.
Have you watched the fight back?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I won rounds 1 to 4, round 6 and round 10. That's my objective opinion. Round 6 I won. He even said it, I think, on an interview. I won round 6, so I win by 1 point. That's what I'm saying, Mum.
Charlotte's here, the mum. Charlotte's saying she won.
Good.
The caps are going. Yeah, I just spoke to Eddie. Look, he said that he may have edged it towards Dave. But he said it was that round 6. Whatever way you give that round 6, won the fight. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Listen, if someone comes up to me and says they think it's a draw or they think Dave just edged it, you can't argue with that because boxing is a subjective thing. How you score a fight. I tried to score it as objectively as I could, and I came out of it as me 1 round on top. But if you listen to the hysteria in the media of some outlets in the media, robbery, that's where the uncomfortable feeling comes for my dad, for my family, because to call a fight that can go 1 point either way a robbery feels more like people have got vendettas or they're waiting to stick the knife in your back rather than have an objective opinion about it, you know?
Have you been pissed off at any point with the change in some people's attitude towards you in the last couple of months? Because coming off the Babbage fight, you was on the tip of everyone's tongues, and then boxing's so fickle like that, though.
I didn't get too up with it when that happened because I know how fickle this game is. I know how fickle human beings are. And you've got your core people that support you through thick and thin. And you don't get too high and you don't get too low. This is the name of the game. All I care about is keep trying to give my family a better life, keep chipping away at my mortgage. That's all that matters. And the beautiful thing about this is being at a close fight, we get to do it again and I get to be paid again. It actually makes me chuckle a little bit when people do give you a DM, people you don't know, or people comment and they're like, it affects their lives so massively. Like, it's quite nice. It's quite nice that people's lives, like, they've taken time out of their day to go and give a little message about this and do that. It's nice that people are so entertained by it, because I must be doing something right. And all I'm bothered about in this sport, when I look at it now, I'm in this sport, yes, to give myself a better life, to give myself a better living. But when you go to a boxing club, a kids' boxing club, or you go into a school, I was meant to be at a school today, New City College, one of my old boxing coaches, and you inspire kids. I went to a rugby club in Brentwood, old Brentwood Rugby Club, and there was a boy there who was like, he was so interested in the sport, in boxing, and he's a rugby player, and that's what sport's all about for me as well.
We can relate to you in that sense, can't we?
That's what it's about. Do I care about people making comments on an Instagram page who probably half of them don't even have a bloody bios or like a name? It's user 17854 or something like that. Like, if you're getting bothered about digital text on a screen, then there's something wrong.
What do you make of what Dave said in between the fights? Some people said he tried to kind of little brother you sort of thing, saying you don't need to take this fight.
Yeah, I don't need to take it.
Yeah.
I don't need to do anything. This is a free country. I'm not in a contract, or I'm not. It's a free country, mate. Like, I don't have to do anything. If I want to just say, oh, I don't fancy doing this today, and walk out these stairs and go to Police's Cafe and have a fight, I can do that. But I'm not, because I want to do it, and it's an exciting fight, and it gets my juices flowing, and we're going to do it again. Shout out, Prize Guy.
Shout out, Prize Guy. Have you got a different edge going into this fight? It feels like today, just being around you, you're still yourself, but you're not that joking self.
I can't. There's no bullshit. Yeah. Probably in the build up to this one, I was too much. Oh yeah, Dave's my mate. Yeah, first one I sparred. Yeah, it'd be a great story. Yeah. I'm still respectful. I'm still a sportsman, but at the end of the day, he's going to try and fucking take my head off in that ring, and I've got to do the same back. The niceness wasn't in the fight when I was touching his glove and he's firing a shot over the top of my ear roll, and that's what set it off. And then when we're breaking, he's caught me with a left hook. Like, I've got to be more switched on. That niceness took a 5% away from me. And that 5% is a big chunk when you're in a boxing match where it's close, you know?
Do you knock him out?
Could do. I never make predictions, you know what I'm like, but I just want to win. My prediction is a win. Whether that's in the first round or the 10th round or the 12th round, it don't matter.
Excellent, Johnny. Thank you very much for speaking to IFLTV. Best of luck for a camp, mate. Cheers.